Okay guys, so today we are at the beautiful Exeter Golf and Country Club. We're starting on the second hole. We're going to play holes 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so I'm playing 3 holes. We've got a good mix. The second hole, which is the first hole, is par 4, 391 yards. Then we got a par 5 third and the par 3 fourth. So I'm going to take you through those 3 holes. As you can see, this one quite tight. We've got a bunker there in the fairway which is around 230 yards away, so you've got to obviously make a decision whether you want to lay up or go for the longer shot into what is actually the wider part of the fairway further on. So I'm going to take you through these 3 holes. Let's get golfing. Okay, so I'm just going to try and hit this up there around, you know, the 280 mark, leave myself around 90 to 100 yards in. Like I said, I'm hitting into the widest part, not necessarily the widest part of the fairway, but the rough is quite a long way away from the trees here. So you've got a little bit of a wider gap. So I'm kind of hitting the safer shot here. Absolutely perfect. Just down the right hand side of the fairway. Beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, pretty much perfect drive there. I'm hitting more into the slope as well. The whole green slopes from left to right. Pin is back left. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I've got my 54-degree wedge, and I'm looking at leaving this on the right hand side of the green so I have an uphill putt. 101 yards. Drifting slightly left, come back a little bit. Just above the hole, just slightly left of the hole, so it might be a tricky putt. We'll go and have a look. So as you can see, left myself actually a pretty decent shot, to be fair. I'm pretty pleased with that. About 6 foot down the hill. As you can see what I mean, the green sloped a lot from this side of the green over here down towards the front right. So let's try and convert this one for a birdie, shall we? It's down the hill, left to right. Gonna be pretty speedy. Just try getting it to drop in on the high side. Oh, just let it leak. Such a quick putt down there, especially when the greens are cut like this. Oh, par, steady start. Okay, so as you can see, this is a pretty tight par 5 if you get down there too far. Let's have a look at the sign. So yeah, off the championship tees, it's 498. Off the yellows, 440. So that's the championship tees over there. So if we have a look down this hole, as you can see, there's 2 bunkers there in the fairway down the right hand side, which are around 220. And then you've got the bushes. So for the longer hitters, you know, it's a bit of a risk trying to knock it down there a long way and trying to get on in 2. I'm probably going to hit 3 iron off this tee just to keep it safe. You know, I can lay up and there'll still be an easy chance of a birdie. Okay, so like I said, you've got those 2 bunkers there which are 220 yards away. It's downwind. I'm looking at trying to thread this 3 iron between the 2 bunkers because I still want a chance to reach in 2. You know, I don't want to leave myself short of the bunkers and not be able to reach. So solid 3 iron. Just slightly left, I think. That's all right. I think I ended up just down the left hand side, down there, maybe in the pine needles. A bit of Masters action for you. Okay, so as you can see, I've ended up just down here on the left hand side, managed to avoid these 2 bunkers, which is a bonus. I'm just going to try and lay up down to around 100 yard mark, which is just in that little dip in the fairway you can see, with an 8 iron, not really a chip, a little punch shot, and leave myself about 100 in. Perfect. Spot on. So the pin is back right today and pretty nicely positioned considering where my ball is on the fairway. My fault for hitting it there. Gonna hit my 54-degree wedge. I'll try and hit it a little higher than normal to try and clear the rough and land it soft. It's looking pretty good. A little bit right. One a little bit long. Looks like I'm gonna have to try and make up and down. Right, come on, up and down time. Green's sloping away from me here as well, so it's gonna be pretty tough. But again, I got my gap wedge. Just let it run out down to the hole. I think I'll give myself that one. Okay, so as you can see here, bunkers left, right and behind the green. 5 bunkers on this hole, so you've got to try and thread it through. I'm just going to try and hit mine onto the centre of the green. And out here. Wind slightly back into. So it's going to be a good 9. Hit it well. Just short, I think. Okay, so I ended just off the green on the front. Probably should have taken an extra club. And let's hope this is my last shot of the day. Nice 2 to finish. It's going to massively go from left to right to start with. Should break back slightly to the right at the end. Didn't break quite as much right as I thought. Let's try and tap that one in for the finish. Just.